Relationships. Human Behavior Log. Date 8475 U cycle. 7/13/4020 Human Sun cycle. Time 12:20 Human time. Contents recorded as a dictation for scientific purposes. Additional information: Captain Ver has recently returned from the wedding of his sister back on Mars.
Captain, may I ask a question?
Captain takes a seat in his chair on the bridge. Shoot.
What?
Captain Ver sighs. Figure of speech. Go on, ask your question.
Human mating rituals.
Captain Ver takes a long pause. Shit. You sure you want to talk about that?
Humans are monogamous?
Captain Ver pauses and rubs the back of his neck. Well, yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no? The answer is either yes or no. That's how other species work.
Well, some humans are and other humans aren't.
You can't just choose.
Yes, you can.
You can't reject your instincts.
You'd think after 6 months on a human ship, you would know that we aren't in the habit of doing what we should do. Krill sighs in exasperation.
Fine. So if you aren't all monogamous, then what are you?
Captain Ver taps his foot. Well, a lot of guys are just interested in being with a lot of women. Krill nods.
To spread his DNA to multiple partners?
Captain Ver shakes his head. No. People who do that actively avoid producing offspring. Krill blinks in confusion.
What? But that's the point.
No.
Krill sighs. Okay, so it's like when one male has many females, and he has them like a herd to show his dominance?
Captain Ver shakes his head again. No, he doesn't own them in any way, but I guess you could say he uses it as a status symbol. What you are talking about is more like polygamy.
Huh?
One man with multiple wives. In that case, he is married to them, and the point is to get offspring.
Okay, that makes more sense. The female takes care of the offspring, so she is less likely to be promiscuous with her partners and less dominant?
Well, no.
Krill is annoyed. What do you mean, no?
It used to be like that, but then a couple centuries ago, the roles of men and women were sort of rejected, so women are like men now. Some of them have many partners and avoid offspring. In certain areas of Nepal, at one time, it was normal for multiple brothers to marry one wife to avoid having to break up family land. In Africa, there was once a warrior queen who dressed as a man and made her many male concubines dress as women. Krill paces in annoyance.
So your males and females can act exactly the same, and they don't even pair with each other to mate necessarily, but to show dominance over other humans.
Well, not exactly. Only with like-minded humans. Monogamous humans look down on multi-partner humans, while multi-partner humans sometimes make fun of monogamous humans. And no, offspring isn't the point. I'd say it often has more to do with companionship, with offspring as being an optional side effect for some while being a focus for others. Krill rubs his cranium.
Do you humans ever do anything that makes sense?
Captain Ver shrugs. Not really. Some humans don't even want to pass their DNA at all, and actively avoid companionship.
But you just said—
I know what I said, but you need to stop trying to understand humans in simple terms. We aren't simple. We are confusing. We don't have a breeding season. We aren't always attracted to the best candidate genetically, and we reject our own instincts. We have ignored our animal side for so long that if you dug into my brainstem right now, I couldn't tell you what kind of reactive instincts I could give you.
Krill throws up his hands in exasperation. Then how do I understand humans?
Captain Ver leans in close and motions Krill closer. There is only one thing you need to know about humans to understand us.
Krill waits.
We do whatever the hell we want.
Thank you for watching and making it through to the end of the video. I'm trying to upload every Friday, so if you like what I have to offer, please consider subscribing. If subscribing isn't your thing, but you'd still like to have access to the videos, feel free to save the playlist to your library. Also, if you'd like to support the author and their work, please check out their Patreon linked in the description below. Lastly, if you'd like to hear me narrate something else, please leave your requests and suggestions in the comment section. And that's all for now. Have a great week, everyone.